Voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think religion has failed us in the fight against corruption in Nigeria?
Fight against corruption is a personal thing. You choose what you should listen to and what you should work with. But to say men of God or Islamic clerics, they've actually preached against corruption, I don't think is true.
The name Islamic or Christian as a religion are not defiled, but it is the people in it that have failed themselves, not the word religion itself which we practice.
Everyone who is involved in corrupt practices in Nigeria is either a Christian or a Muslim. So I will say people are not taking in the core values of the religion. They're not practicing that. So for me, I'm not seeing any direct influence of our religious organizations in the fight against corruption.
Religion has really failed us in terms of corruption in this country. Even the religion itself is not helping. The churches are not helping. The mosques are not helping. So if somebody commits a crime, you can easily go into a church and hide there. You can go to a mosque and hide. You can easily contribute either to the church or to the mosque, and they will accept it. They are not supposed to accept it if they don't know the source of your money.
Our clergymen are trying. They are trying in terms of preaching against corruption and other things, but we the masses, it's not as if corruption is inherent. It's inborn. It's in us. We only need our conscientization, no longer religion aspect now. Just our conscience needs to judge us in whatever way. Not necessarily religion, but our conscience.
Religion actually is not what we really need to fight political corruption. We need our own personal fight and individual training to be able to fight political corruption.
Yes, in my own perspective, they've not failed. One thing is for religious leaders to preach, and one thing is for the followers to do the right thing. That's my own. But the only area I'm faulting the regional leaders is that they've not really let their followers to know their capacity, to know what they can do, but not to enslave them with everything spiritual. We must pray. No. There's a place of prayer, and there's a place of what? Enlightenment.
We cannot actually blame maybe the religious leader, maybe the pastor or the imam for the corruption. It's based on individual. It has to do with family background. You know, I discovered these days we no longer have value. We no longer have what we call cultural value. Yes, there's no moral value. So many times it's not actually the pastor or the religious setting. It's based on the moral value of the family that is actually causing the corruption.
The cause of corruption is not only about religion. The cause of corruption is about ourselves. It's about the government. It's about the people. The government is corrupt. The people are corrupt, not because of religion. They do not put what they hear in the churches. They do not put what they read from the Bible into practice. That is why most people think religion has failed us.
Some of the religious leaders, they are not really teaching them, telling them the truth about religion for fighting corruption. Because I see some of the leaders, whether the pastors, the imam, they're not doing the right thing. Some of them are not doing the right thing. Why I said so is that when it comes to fighting corruption, they always tell them this is an Igbo, this is an Yoruba man, you don't follow such thing. And it's not supposed to be like that.
If you look at the community today, nobody's even care about honoring, respecting for women's life. Everything is prosperity. And the moment you preach about prosperity, the concentration of people will be purely on how to make it and say to you, you can never see, do not steal. You can never see them preaching, do not rob people. What they will be about is telling you about the goodness of the future. They are not telling us about the code of conduct.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.